Hello, my guys. Welcome to another episode of the Microwave Kicks. Yes, we're back. All right. After the yesterday's sad news concerning Diogo JOTA, it's a very, very sad news to have woken up to such a very devastating story. My heart goes to everybody associated with Diogo JOTA. He lost his life in a car accident with his brother 10 days after his marriage. Current Liverpool striker and Portuguese player. He won the trophy with Liverpool in April, the Premier League, and he also won a trophy at the Nations Cup. So it's a very sad news. My heart goes out to all Liverpool fans because you guys love him. Football fans all over the world love him. It's a very sad news to have gone in that kind of manner. It's sad, and he has 2 kids, Right now, it's sad. It's a very sad news. My heart goes out to him, to his family, and to everybody who are actually associated with Diogo JOTA. It's not easy to lose two sons at once. A father, a brother, an uncle, and everything. So it's sad, and my condolences to everybody. Now, before we move ahead today, we have some breaking news concerning Barcelona. As you could see, I have the Barcelona jersey behind me because I want to talk about what's going on at Barcelona right now, Chelsea, and some other clubs as well, So Manchester United as well. So if you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. There's a whole lot we're going to unpack today. So let's get into it as quick as possible. So just as we woke up yesterday to a very devastating news, we also woke up today to another news. But this time, it's only a sad news to Barcelona fans because they are waiting. They have been waiting for the arrival of a certain young talented player whose name goes by Nico Williams, a player who had interest from Chelsea at some point. Arsenal are interested in him. Bayern Munich wants him as a new winger because they'll be losing the likes of Sané, So, according to Fabrizio, it said, breaking news, Nico Williams signs new long-term deal at Athletic Bilbao until June 2035. The agreement includes a new release clause for 50% compared to 58 million previous one, and the salary increase. Barcelona deals off due to registration issues. Wow. Okay. The thing is, Nico Williams, last season, but Barcelona were interested in signing him. He was close to joining Barcelona last season. Now, this is a young, talented winger who plays in the Spain national team as well. And Barcelona were looking at the prospect of having him and Lamine Yamal in the same team. It would have been fire for next season because Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Nico Williams, and Dani Olmo in the same team. You will be guaranteed creativity, goals, assists, and all of that. Trophies, obviously. But I think Nico Williams and his agent, they did a beautiful work here. They used Barcelona, nobody wants to strengthen their oppositions, their rivals actually. So they used Barcelona to get a new salary increase, a new contract for Nico Williams, because how can you be this close to signing for Barcelona and make a U-turn all of a sudden? Yes, it's from a Basque country. A Basque country in Athletic Bilbao are people who Athletic Bilbao rather, they don't sign players from outside. Is it that you're coming from the academy or you are trained in the Basque country? So they are not signing players from outside. So letting their prized asset leave is going to be a very difficult one for them. If you remember, there's a certain player in Spain who signed a 10-year contract years ago when contracts were not this lengthy. His name is Iñaki Williams. He's this elder brother to Nico Williams, and they play the same team in Athletic Bilbao. So yes, for family reasons he wants to stay, but it wouldn't have been such a way at the detriment of another club. Barcelona fans thought they were close to signing Nico Williams. It's sad that he had to actually go to renew his contract at Athletic Bilbao. I think it's a good one for Athletic Bilbao, keeping hold of their prize asset and letting him stay in the team. His salary is going to be increased. He's going to have enough playing time and everything. But it is what it is. Let's move on concerning his case. He said, when it comes to making decisions, for the most important thing is to listen to your heart. I am where I want to be with my people. This is my home. Like I said, people who are from Basque Country, they hardly leave. They really want to be there. Herrera, who left to Manchester United, came back. He was born in Athletic Bilbao, that's in Basque Country. Laporte, who left, was trained there. So it's either you are trained there or you are born there. So first of all, his agents used this whole scenario to actually get him a new contract. Secondly, he's from a Basque country. He doesn't want to leave his family. He doesn't want to go out, and all of that. So it's a very sad news for Barcelona fans, and I wouldn't call this a betrayal because he has not signed already. It's not that he left Barcelona to Athletic Bilbao. That's his decision. Most agents use issues like this to get their clients increased salary, new contract. It is normal everywhere, but it is what it is. And then lastly, on that case, Nico Williams' new deal will include a release clause of 25 to 100 million. Athletic director Mikel Gonzalez got the green light from Nico once again, as it happens for 1 year after travel to Germany at the Euros to convince the player in July 2024. So you have a release clause of 95 to 100 million euros, in his deal. So it is what it is for them. Let's quickly move. We don't have much time. We have other stories to talk about. Okay, it is official right now at Manchester United. Matheus Cunha will wear the number 10 jersey. And that simply signifies one thing, that Marcus Rashford will be leaving, because if you are taking his number, it's almost certain that he will be leaving. Now, talking about Marcus Rashford leaving, there's another tweet from Fabrice where he says Manchester United also confirmed Rashford representatives were informed that Matheus Cunha would be taking his number 10 shirt. It's definitely over between United and Rashford. Like I said, that's what it means. It simply means Marcus Rashford is leaving, such a talented player who came from the Manchester United academy, but because of one or two issues behind the scene, he wasn't able to stay there for a longer period of time like he wished to. Rashford's dream of Barcelona move as priority for his future. So right now, Nico Williams has actually signed a contract extension at Atletico Bilbao. That simply means that they might be going into the market to get Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has a 40 million clause into his deal that would actually let him leave if he actually wants to go. So concerning Manchester United in general, it's not only Marcus Rashford that they'll be leaving, they'll be letting go. There are also other players that will be leaving. Talking about players from the Manchester United academy, Alejandro Garnacho would also be leaving, which is almost certain, because of the issue with Amorim and all of that, he will be leaving. Not only him, Antony will be leaving as well, and Malacia, Jadon Sancho will all be leaving Manchester United. So it's almost certain for all those players. It's sad because these are talented players. These are talented wingers. Because of off-field issues, attitude issues, off-field training ground issues with the coach and all of that, Manchester United will be letting all of these talented players go. Initially, I thought they would actually keep Antony because of what he did at Betis, taking Betis to the final of the Conference League and performing very well there. I thought they would be letting him stay, but it's obvious they want to let players who have a high salary and players who have actually left the club last season, for on loan. They actually want to start a new rebuild and letting these young players leave. Probably they are going for experienced players in the Premier League. One of the reasons they are going for Cunha, or one of the reasons they bought Cunha and about buying Mbuemo right now. So that's their own style of rebuild. So let's see how it goes. It is what it is for Manchester United. We also got a report today concerning a veteran, Manchester City, crossing over to the Manchester City side. There's a player from Manchester City who is signing for a new club, and his name is Kyle Walker. The England international, according to Fabrizio, Burnley has agreed a deal to sign Kyle Walker from Manchester City. All done, and here we go. A permanent move worth up to 5 million. Kyle Walker is 35, so obviously it will be worth up to that. If Walker plays 70% of the game, Burnley stays in the Premier League. Plus, and if Walker plays 70% of the game and Burnley stays in the Premier League, 2 years contract agreed. first part of the medical test already done. So Burnley has signed Kyle Walker. Now, according to the deal, according to David Oystein also, he confirmed the news. He said Burnley closing in on the shock signing of Kyle Walker from Manchester City. 35-year-old taking a medical permanent move on a 2-year contract worth up to 5 million. And bonuses, also potential saving up to 10 million. So it is what it is. They are getting a quality player, they are getting a veteran, they are getting somebody who understands this game, who has played at the highest level and England international, and he has played for Manchester City over the years. It's a very, very good acquisition for Burnley. Burnley will be playing in the Premier League, so they need experience and good quality, in defense as well. So it's a very, very good one for them. A player who has played for Tottenham, played for Manchester City, won it all, the Premier League, the Champions League, whatever, he has won it all. So it's a very good deal for them, and it's a very good deal for Kyle Walker. Now, let's move on to the next story as quick as possible. Now, according to Neza Cancela, I'm going to read a few tweets concerning this. Chelsea FC failed to comply with FFP rules over the financial year ending 2023-2024. Let's move on. Chelsea fined 31 million euros, that's 27 million pounds, by UEFA with a further 60 million conditional for breaches of its financial fair rules. Meaning, if Chelsea are currently fined 27 million pounds. So if Chelsea actually break these rules in the next 4 years, they will be actually fined another 60 million euros. Now, concerning this same story, let's read another tweet concerning it. Now, Chelsea fined 27 million by UEFA with a further 52 million pounds conditional for breaches on its financial fair play. I think this whole issue was dated back to 2021, 2022, 2023 issues before these new owners came into the board. Even after they came, there were still financial issues. Why? Because there was an issue in which they had to report themselves that Abramovich made some certain payment and all of that for players and all of that, and it is what it is. They had to report themselves. That's why they were fined instead of being banned. So it is better to be fined than banned. Now, concerning this same issue, one more tweet. Let's move quickly. Now, it's not only Chelsea that is in this mix. Aston Villa, Barcelona, Chelsea, AS Roma, Lyon are all fined by UEFA for breaching the financial fair play rule. Chelsea will pay 20 million, that's Barcelona will pay 15 million, Lyon 12.5, Aston Villa 11 million, and Roma 3 million euros. So UEFA are making so much money from these fines, and it's better than being suspended or being, not let to be played in the Champions League, or not letting Chelsea play in the Champions League. It's better to be suspended than being expelled, from the competition. So now Chelsea talents Ibrahim Rabash, and Matthias Eboué have both signed scholarship contracts with the club. They are highly rated and attacking players and have now committed to the future at the Chelsea project. What this means is Chelsea have, according to Fabrizio though, Chelsea have signed these players. They extended their contract. They're already with Chelsea, but they extended their contract. If you have watched Rabash play and his highlights, you will know this guy is a very talented player. He plays like Messi. Such a talented player. He's 16, so he still have a long way to go. He's still in the academy. He has a lot to learn, and this is a special talent. For Chelsea, keeping this talent is going to be an interesting, because Chelsea have lost talent in the past, like Ngoma, who lived from Chelsea to Liverpool. That one still hot, but this is a very special talent, and it's a very good thing Chelsea have actually kept him, in the academy, in the squad. Obviously with time, Chelsea are going to give him time, to play in the senior team. That's the first thing, probably when he turns 17, 18, thereabouts. The likes of George, Tyrell George, and the other player who plays in defense as well, the young player, were given time to actually move from the academy to the senior team. So it's good to have them stay in the academy. So tell me what you think concerning Nico Williams. Tell me what you think concerning Manchester United letting 4 to 5 players leave. Marcus Rashford obviously leaving. Chelsea's fined by UEFA, and Chelsea keeping his talents. Kyle Walker also moved to Burnley. Let me know what you think. If you are new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, leave your thoughts in the comments. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. There are very few people who watch my content and subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Until I come your way again next time, I remain your boy Mike Way. Stay cool. Cheers.